Artata, onge kumo. Artata, onge kumo. Onge kumo. Onge kumo. This is Wams. Mr. Classic.
I'm called Mr. Enimbah Timothy, Etabi. I'm working with the National Gendarmerie. I'm based here in Yaoundé. So I'm married. This is my dear wife. So Mrs. Sakwaji Patricia Benue, my father of two daughters. You have Omabit Angel, Enimbah, and Anagoi Precious Enimbah. Thank you so much, Ngie Hall of Fame, for this wonderful opportunity that you are giving me to at least share something with you people. It's really a pleasure for me. I want to sincerely encourage you people to do more. Me, in the first place, I wasn't born in Ngie. I was born out of Ngie. Born, grow, do everything, education. I'm just very frequent. When I was in secondary school, I used to go to the village, I come back, go to the village, I come back. But and then when I started working the National Gendarmerie, I took responsibilities. I was going home when we have development meetings, especially in April. We go home for our Abebum Development and Cultural Association when things were fine before 2016, before we find ourselves in this very bad situation that we are. Ngie Hall of Fame, this question that you're asking me, that why do I really have Ngie in heart? I think it is but very normal and very natural. I don't have any other subdivision. The only subdivision I have is Ngie. So I think I'm supposed to have it in heart. When I look at the way Ngie is, I look at other subdivisions, I'm going to ask myself, it's not like we are the last, but I'm praying every day that the Lord should bless me, should give me more energy, give me more resources. Let me do things that is going to take Ngie a very special place. I'm supposed to have Ngie in my heart. Any normal Ngie man is supposed to have it. Talk of infrastructural development, the case in point that I would really like to share my viewpoint on is especially the roads network in Ngie. My dear brother, I think when we see some of the pictures, we see how our people are struggling with the bad infrastructural road work that we have. I think we have every reason to sacrifice everything to make our road passable. Like it is said, they say where a road passes, development follows. Mr. Obango Heli has just launched. There is a road project fund that is going on. I see how we have been clamoring for the past months. People are writing, we want roads, we want roads. Now the project is on. There is an account that has been created at the Tinakon Credit Union. If truly you know that you are from Ngie, you don't need to be reminded for you to contribute. Especially like this road project that our dear Lord Mayor. I've done my only 2 contributions, me and my wife. We've already done ours. So, sincerely speaking, I want to thank the elites of Tinako. I saw what they did. I think if we can copy that example, they did not come in despair, they come as a block. And they did something so great. If we can just try to implement that idea, the 19 villages, we come as a block. Management of the funds, yeah. With all honesty, without mixing words, I think the mayor has created a committee has created that committee. Let us give them the chance. Let us try them. I think it is first of its kind that we see a thing like that. We should not just sit and we are criticizing all the time. Because if you look at what is happening, without taking side, with all honesty, I think I have a right to my opinion. It's just my opinion. From what the mayor is doing, from what he is doing, I think there is a lot of transparency inside. Even though nobody is perfect, we can manage those little mistakes. It's but very normal. So the issue of transparency will only come if all of us, we contribute with all honesty and we control our resources. We cannot sit behind where we are talking there is bad management, there is negative this. Let us first contribute. And the good thing in it is that we have seen the positive side, but we don't want to talk about the positive sides. To me, I want to be very objective. I take every responsibility that I'm very certain and very sure that if we contribute with honesty, we should not grumble when we are contributing. Let us first contribute. Like I said, we should keep our individual differences aside. Ngie is bigger than any village. Ngie is bigger than any individual. Ngie is bigger than any pressure group. If we look Ngie up, we will be seeing the positive results. Imagine that we have a good third road from where I'm living here in Yaoundé to my village, like you rightly said, Abebom, and precisely to where I'm from, Abebom, Akwa, which is my quarter in Abebom. Imagine that there is a tar road for me to go there. Just imagine the advantages that we are going to enjoy. If everybody in Ngie, every village, the population of Ngie, you are having that same advantage, that you can just take your car or you take a public transport, you just drive to Ngie. You can go there and come back the same day. It's very possible if we have good roads. Not talk of the economic advantage. Imagine you go to Ngie, we have the oil mill in Teze. Just imagine the palm oil that is coming out there. It's natural palm oil. Just imagine how it's going to boost the economic activities of those living there in Ngie. I pray that people should take this message, especially to all the Ngie people, that we should look Ngie above our individual villages. We look Ngie above our personal interests. If we can look Ngie in that way as a group, imagine all of us, just half of the population of Ngie, if we have to look Ngie at a very higher level, as we are looking at it in a very higher level, just imagine what will happen, or the development, like the road issue that we are talking. We are just going to do it happily. We don't need to be reminded, because the advantages are so many. I was like telling you about the educational aspect. Just imagine that if the roads are good, students will find it very easy to go to Ngie and go to school. Teachers will find it very easy to go there and teach. The economic operators, they will find it very easy to go and do business. On this issue of Ngie Kop, Ngie Chung divide, I think it's because some people have very bad faith. They put maybe their individual interests first before Ngie. They put their village interests first before Ngie. I'm just thinking that should be. People may even make mistakes and even go and write histories, things that are not correct. Our children will come and read. So, everybody is fighting, is thinking that if I take this thing and put in my village will be well known, I will be this, but you forget to know that there is a bigger picture. And this issue of dishonesty, I want to really write it in capital letters. Dishonesty is the bedrock of failure in. And one of our legends, If you go in one of his old-time music, he sang a song there that all of us were even confused. He said, we wanted to lose, but the Lord has blessed us. He said PSS. He was so precise when he calls PSS. If you go and listen to that music, you see here it. PSS Andek. But when he came to GSS, he said GSS Ungia. Some of us, when we heard it, we were confused. Because when you hear of PSS Andek, it means PSS Andek in Ngie subdivision. But when you hear GSS Ungia, there is no village in Ngie that is called Ungia. He too, maybe during the scenario that we're going on that time, and maybe he has the right to even tell us, some of us now that we are even doubting why didn't he use, like he said, PSS Andek, he would have said GSS Andek, but he said GSS Ungia. I don't know what happened. So those are some of the little things that some of us, when we hear it, we begin to ask ourselves that these things, maybe something went wrong. Because in signing that degree, somebody must have given an information that was not correct. And it should be only Ngie man that would do that. If it was a mistake, would have corrected it before bringing it out. Post this crisis, Ngie, after this crisis, like you are asking, I think it's our collective responsibility in our various fields where we belong. Nobody will come and make Ngie to be the way it's supposed to be. It's only us. Whether you are a buyer seller, whether you are a businessman, whether you are a bike rider, especially whether you are working in the public sector or in the private sector, whether you are a politician, whether you are this, please let us unite ourselves, bring our resources with honesty. I will underline that word, with honesty, with good faith. Let us bring it together. No matter our resources, it's not only money. We have material resources, we have spiritual resources, we have pastors, we have Christians. We bring ideas. You can bring a good idea, somebody will take it and create an avenue for employment for others. So the post-crisis period that is going to come to Ngie is that if we work as a team with all honesty, especially our brothers and sisters who are in the diaspora, I will tell them that I'm very happy with them. So we pray that they should continue in that spirit, to see that development issues should be going on in our areas. There is no other person that will come and develop Ngie more than us. I want to thank you again to tell you that the idea of roads, but road alone will not bring us the development that we want. Those who are to manage the funds, those who are to manage anything in all aspects, they should do it with honesty, with the fear of the Lord. That's only when we are going to build Ngie on a very solid foundation. You are the backbone of, let me say, communication and information to majority of the Ngie people. So please, it's good that you people should look for a common platform and bring all Ngie artists. Yeah, it's not very easy to bring all communication people together. Bring more than 50%. If you people can bring more than 50% together, that is going to be a solution. So I want to encourage Ngie Hall of Fame to work in closer collaboration with, as we have been doing, because we saw what happened in Yaoundé last year in November at the Ngie Cultural and Development, the Ngie Cultural Center here in Yaoundé. We saw what you did. You came with a host of nearly all Ngie artists. People like Estingu that we've been hearing, but we saw them. Please, we want to really encourage you to go on with that effort. You brought our own daddy. You brought the old, the young. I mean, that was something, but you still owe us there. You have to at least continue in that spirit. The team from the Ngie Hall of Fame. We have other Ngie, this. So as you are taking this lead, I really like your style. So just try to see if people can come together like one. It's only from coming together. That is, let your differences instead unite you people.
Artata onge kumo, artata onge kumo, onge kumo, onge kumo. This is Wams, Mr. Classic.